Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on BallySpring. I think we've got our grass field which needs some slurry spray on it today, so we'll start by doing that. Obviously we use a bit of the fertilizer out of this production, so there'll be a bit more space in there for some slurry, I think. But the other thing that I've had suggested is that we could actually sell the fertilizer that we're producing here, which I think could potentially be extremely profitable. Like really profitable, because it's basically costing us nothing now once we've built the production, which we've already done. The production costs are minimal because the slurry is just free, and there's a small charge for having it running, but that's really not very much at all. So all the money we're making from the fertilizer, if we sell it, would be massive, really huge profits. So I think we may look at doing that. I won't want to do it too much though, because I think it will. Depends how much we get for it, but if it does allow us to sell it, to sell everything, sell point, I'll do it if I need the money, but I won't sort of exploit it, I suppose is the word, isn't it? Yeah, I won't do that because I wouldn't want to make it too easy. I'm not sure, maybe I'm wrong and maybe it won't make too much money, but if it does start to make like £200,000 a go or something, that's a bit too much. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll fill a trailer load and we'll sell it if it lets us, and just see how much we do get for a trailer load. But it's probably something, if it's a sort of reasonable amount, it's probably something I'll do every so often, but still not all the time. But that is a very good way of using the slurry for maximum profit. I think, because I didn't even think about that. I was only doing it to make the fertilizer to use on the fields. I didn't even think about selling it. So it's a good suggestion, something I hadn't thought of doing, but I just want to be careful not to make too much money out of it, because I think that would spoil the series. I think it always spoils the series if you start making too much money, because it just becomes easy and then there's no reason to carry on anymore because you just got all the money you need. So that's always my thinking. I like to play realistically. I'm not one of these people who just tries to make as much money as possible. I always like to feel like I'm sort of progressing genuinely and doing my best, working hard for what I get. As I'm sure you know if you've been watching my channel for many years, that's how I've always played the game. That's how I always play every game. I hate cheating. I find cheating in a game, in any game, is boring. I really find it very boring. I have done it in the past, especially when I was younger, and I just didn't enjoy it. It ruined the games. Every game that I cheated in the past, not that I did it very often, but as soon as I did a cheat of any sort, I got bored of the game really quick. So yeah, I always play as much as possible, as realistic as possible, really. That's how I enjoy playing games. So yeah, that's my thinking on that, and always things which we do in the game, any sort of mod things that we can do, productions and stuff, I always like to make it, even if it is a sort of less realistic mod, I always try and make it as realistic as I can within reason. Anyway, enough of that, let's get on with spreading this grass field with some slurry. I will show you the art of paradise. You tell me that you're used to no dreaming, but I'm gonna change it. Yeah, I'll take you straight to Wonderland. 'Cause when my love starts working on you, it'll take your breath away like never before. And as soon as I go na 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 na, it'll make you feel that good love working on you, on you, on you. I know it's hard to break through the chains, but I'm gonna teach you, I'm gonna reach you. 'Cause when my
my love starts working on you, it'll take your breath away like never before. And as soon as I go na 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 na, it'll make you feel like good love working on you, on you, on you.
So we got the grass field all spread with slurry there, and I did fill up the trailer with some fertilizer. Selling, I'm just looking at this to make sure I can actually sell it. Multi-fruit buying station, where's that? That is our silo. Okay. So there's no selling price at even the sell everything. So I may have made a big mistake here. I don't know if this is going to work. I'm basing it off a suggestion from somebody, so I actually have no idea whether this is going to work. But we have a full trailer load, so either I'm going to have a big mess of fertilizer somewhere to store, or we're going to make some good money here. I'm not sure which it's going to be. So if we can't sell this, I don't know what I'm going to do with this. We've got 27,000 litres of fertilizer in a trailer, and I don't really want to store this because it's going to be a bit of a mess. So yeah, what we're going to do, we're going to have a drive down to the Sell Everything and just see if it will sell. But if not, it doesn't look like it will sell anyway, so we'll have to see. Anyway, I'm going to get down there now, and I'll speak to you once we get down to the Sell Everything sell point. We're just approaching the Sell Everything sell point now, so I'm keeping my fingers crossed that this will work and we can sell this fertilizer. But yeah, until we do this, until we try it, I don't know. I have no idea if this will sell. So let's give it a try and see what will happen. Back into the trigger. Start unloading, it says, so that's a promising sign. But we're not getting any money for it. Okay. So we can't sell it. Brilliant. I've just tipped that away into the bin. Right, okay. Well, at least I know. In a way, I'm not disappointed because I don't want to be tempted to cheat by making loads of money by selling fertilizer. But it appears we have no way of selling fertilizer, which is interesting because I did have a feeling that you might be able to, and somebody seemed fairly confident that you would be able to in the comments. In fact, quite a few people I'm sure mentioned selling it, and they definitely mentioned it to Sell Everything as well. Let's go back to it again. So yeah, there's no selling option in any of these sell points apart from the multi-fruit buying station, which is my placeable silo where I buy stuff, where you can buy fertilizer. That has a selling price, not a buying price, weirdly. I'm assuming that's in the wrong column. I would assume that that's the buying price and you can't sell it, because I can't see how you can sell it at the silo when it's only a fill point and not a tip point. I'm pretty sure it isn't anyway. I can go and check, but I'm pretty sure you can't sell at that silo. Which means I've now got, well, I've tipped some of it away, but I've got 17,000 litres of fertiliser, which I'm going to have to tip on the floor, I assume, and load it. Well, we haven't even got a bucket, so I'm going to have to buy a bucket now and load it into the drills and stuff, which is a bit annoying. So it's actually cost us money. It's going to have to either lease or buy a bucket for the telehandler now to be able to use this fertiliser. Right, well, we're slow up the hill now because we're quite heavy, so I'll see you back at the yard. Well, this is our silo, and yeah, I can't see how we're going to tip it and sell it here. I'll try it, but I don't think this is going to work. as far as I can see, you can only buy, and I don't want to buy anymore. No, there's no trigger for that to sell. I think that's just in the wrong column. I think that's the buying price, 1200 for 1,000 litres. I assume that is to buy, but not to sell. You can't sell it here. No, you can't. Right. Okay. So that's a annoying mistake. Just going on what people have been telling me in the comments. You see, this is the danger of reading comments. It's a good idea though. I like the idea, but yeah, it's not going to work. So that's a shame. So we're going to have to tip it in a shed. I'm not sure which shed. We try and get it out of the way somewhere that's not going to get in the way. So not in this one. I'm just turning around here, and I'll back it into the side of that one. I think the corner end bay of this one behind me. And then we're going to have to get a bucket. Right, let's get that tipped out then. And now I'm going to hit the roof. So just keep tipping it a little bit at a time. Let it go back down. And then tip again. A bit more to go. There we go. So that's 17,000 litres of fertiliser on the floor. Oh dear. But it's not the end of the world because we've still got basically free, isn't it? It hasn't cost us anything. We can get more from our production, so that's not a problem eventually, but we might as well use what's on the floor now. I could have just tipped it all away, I suppose, and not had to worry about it, but that just seems a waste, doesn't it, really? It's a shame to throw it away, so I will keep it and use it, but I'm going to have to get a bucket, like I say now. Might as well refill the trailer with TMR. Okay, so yeah, we'll have to buy a bucket for the telehandler. I'll collect it with the lorry because I'm not driving the telehandler down to the shop, that'd be too slow. But I will buy it now. Telehandler, universal bucket. Will it do fertiliser? Hopefully. Yes, it does. Yeah, that's fine. Unless it's a bigger one and a cheaper one. That's 2,600, 3,000, 5,000. That seems a good one. Although probably won't ever need to collect 5,000 litres at a time, but might as well go for the biggest one, I suppose. Yeah, standard. We will. I think we'll buy it, because then we can sell it again if we don't need it anymore. Okay, so I will head down to the shop, collect that bucket, and see you back at the yard. Okay, here we are with the bucket on the lorry bed now. It is starting to go a bit dark though, so we might just move time on. And then we've got this field on the left here, which we're ready to harvest, soybean field. So that'll be the job for October, which will be this episode. Here we are back at the yard. I can get that, overdone that turn. I can get that slurry spreader emptied into the production, and then that'll get some new fertiliser produced while I'm here. That makes sense. So I can get that in the trigger. Is it going to be in the trigger? Is that in the trigger? Apparently not. It'll have to be the other way around, maybe. Maybe it'll work from this side. There we go. Oh, didn't take much. Oh, there we go. That's it. So I'll leave that unloading into there. That'll allow us to make some more fertilisers to replace the stuff we tipped away. And then, yep, here we are with the bucket. For the JC, well, not for a JC, it is a JCB bucket for the New Holland telehandler. There we go, unstrap that, and then get that onto the telehandler. I have to put the bale spike down. Just pick that up. There we go, and then yeah, pick the bucket up for the lorry. It's a nice big bucket that if we ever need to do any silage or anything like that, or I don't know, if we ever need to move anything anyway with the bucket, got a nice big bucket now. Put this away. There we go. And then I'll put the bucket down where the fertiliser is, and then it's ready to use when we need to load some fertiliser into a drill or anything like that. Which will actually be very soon, because drilling time will be starting, well, it has started already actually. We've already got some drilling done, and there will be a bit more to do before the winter. There we go. Yeah, so I think now is the time to speed up time until the next day. So we'll go through to October. There we go, that's it, we'll slow it down now. It's now October, so that field should finally be ready to harvest. The field beans should be ready. And oh no, there's rain on the forecast as well, so hopefully we can try and get it done before that arrives. Just using this trailer, just empty this trailer out and then we can use this trailer for the grain. There we go. So I'll park that just here. Oh, try not to crash into the combine. I was going to go in front of the combine, then I saw the header trailer was in the way. There we go. So let's fire up the combine now. Get that unfolded, and we will start the field bean harvest.
Grounded, steady, earth between your toes, arms wide, ready, love is true, you know. Come roll, you can borrow calm, piece by piece, thriving in your palm. Home, sweet home, together or alone. Build your home. You are your home. Home sweet home. Home sweet home. Home sweet
So we've got the field beans harvested, and that is all of the fill into the trailer, 14,000 litres in total, which is only 51% of the trailer, so not a huge amount, but still that's an extra bit of crop there, which it's the first time it's been cropped, that field, because obviously I decided it was too steep to do bales all the time on that, so I think I made the right decision there. Not the biggest crop ever, but it's all extra money. And actually field beans do sell for quite a lot in the spring, so it's more more money than it looks there, I think. So we'll get that tipped in the silo, and that is the final field harvested this season, I think. It's all of our field harvested, so the next jobs will be drilling and obviously spraying and rolling as well. In fact, I think we've got some spraying to do, herbicide spraying, so the field just over there, big field, that needs spraying, and the grass field that we spread at the beginning of the episode will need herbicide as well. So this trailer can go back under the TMR elevator, I think. So I'll spin around here. And put that there. And then I'll bring the telehandler up. And we'll just put a few more bales into the mixer, I think. So I've done that today. We'll turn the combine off. Come back over here. I think, like I say, that's probably the combine done now. I don't think we'll need it again unless I do a contract, possibly. It's October now, so we are certainly going to the end of the harvest season. Beans is usually the last thing, so yeah, that'll probably be it for the combine now. So I'll just leave that there for now and then probably put it away at some point. Okay, so the ducks might need some more feed. The trough looks a bit empty. And then telehandler, yeah, we'll get that and take that back up to the main yard and we'll just throw a few more bales into the mixer to keep that running. I haven't been to check on dairy for a while, so there might be a few more butter and cheese pallets down there to sell, which would be nice because we haven't really made any money recently, but we are coming up to that time of year now where money will start to come in quite rapidly. Winter selling time, oh that's still grass, but we'll put them in. Put some silage in. These ones are silage. Yeah, because the ones on this side were the ones that I only just baled and wrapped, didn't tie in. I think it was last episode. I brought them back to the yard from the new grass field. So that's a few silage bales, and we'll put some straw in. Put a big straw bale in. Probably need more than one, but that one was on its own, so I'll put that one in. And then obviously some hay as well. Straw one in, and then yeah, we've got some hay bales too. Not sure how full this actually is, this mixer. It might need quite a few more, but let's put a few of each in first of all and see how that's doing. So yeah, definitely more silage. Well, everything really does need a few more bales. So you know, we'll go and get a few more silage bales. There's quite a lot more silage. So we've got at least another 4 of these in. Silage is certainly the thing that uses up the quickest. Probably put even another 4 in actually, it's taken all of them as well. We'll get 3 from this end I think, actually. And then obviously a few more straw and hay bales as well. That probably will do for silage now. And then yeah, we'll put of these Heston straw bales, I think. Oh no, don't. Oh no. It's annoying. Nearly lost 2 there, but I've managed to save one of them. That silage bale hasn't gone, so silage is full now. But I should be able to still squeeze these in. And drop them in. Should be in. Yeah, it's gone. The other one's floating now though. There we go. So that should be the silage and the hay and the straw full. Yeah, the hay just needs a few more, but the mixer is full, so probably going to struggle to get any more bales in there today. I'll just put this one back. This one should have been at the top there, but I'll put it on the bottom. Yeah, the Heston bales, they don't stack as well as I was hoping they would. They seem to stick on the forks a lot. not quite sure why. So I'm sure I remember using them before and not having any issues at all with them. So I don't really understand what happened to these ones, whether they're a different mod or something. I don't know, but I've tried several different bale spikes now and none of them seem to work very well. They do work, but they're not as easy to stack as I was hoping and what I remember, so I don't really know. I don't know why. Anyway, that's all the bales in now. I'm not sure if that hay bale is going to be taken or not, whether it's in the trigger or not. It's not. So, how are we going to get that in? I thought that would have gone far enough down now. There we go. Let that go. Yeah, that's in. So, that's everything at full capacity now, which is good. That'll keep it going for a while. And I think I will probably leave the episode there for now, and we'll resume this in the next one. So, I really hope you've enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.